Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be showing and reviewing the third Steve Carell film in the Steve Carell film list, which is the one and only The 40-Year-Old Virgin. This film came out in 2005 and was directed by Judd Apatow and written by Steve Carell and Judd Apatow. And this is the first time where we get to see Steve Carell as an actual lead, and it does okay. I mean, it's funny, and I liked it. I love the premise. The idea is that Andy, who has been a virgin for 40 years, just tries to go out and have sex and learn how that's done. And it's really funny because, it's all these comedy gods together. I mean, you have Paul Rudd in there too, and I love Paul Rudd. I think he's hilarious, and he was great in this film. And, of course, when you have a 40-year-old virgin, it's really funny to watch him try and find love. It really is funny. And so, I'm going to talk about the directing first. I think it was really well directed for the most part. I think one thing that could have been advantageous was not making everything at night, because most of the scenes happen at night, which made me very tired. Particularly as this film was pretty long. It was almost 2 hours long. If this film were 20 minutes shorter, I think I would have liked it more. And it's not that I didn't like the film. I did like the film quite a lot, particularly because of Steve Carell. I mean, Steve Carell is hilarious as Andy. I mean, he really understands what it's like to be funny in a way that is serious, Because what makes comedy funny for most people is that there's a lack of understanding there, right? Because Steve Carell understands that the 40-year-old virgin is funny because he doesn't understand that it's necessarily a bad thing to be a virgin. So he goes to all these sex classes and he's learning about, different organs and stuff. And it's funny because we're we know what all that does and where it is and how it works. And, Steve Carell is well, obviously my character wouldn't know. My favorite scene of the movie was when he gets waxed. I think that's hilarious. They decided to give him a chest wax because he has a lot of chest hair, which Steve Carell does have a lot of chest hair. And they did this in real life. They actually waxed him for the film. And it was Steve Carell's idea. He's like, yeah, why not? I'll get waxed. And wow, was it funny. They rip it off and he's like, no! It really is hilarious. I suggest you go give that scene a watch, at least. I mean, I would watch the whole film probably. It's pretty funny. I enjoyed it. A little long. I had to take a break, but it was pretty good. Not bad. So we talked about Steve Carell. Let's talk about Catherine Keener, who played Trish. She was wonderful in this film. I think that she was at least on par with Steve Carell. I think that she's funny, but she played, the not funny character. She played the love interest, and she did that really well. She did that, and, every time that Steve Carell was in the same scene as her, I didn't know who to watch. It was so fun. I got to watch both of them at the same time. They had a really good chemistry that would just go back and forth. And I think it was a really good casting decision because I really enjoyed watching their relationship, which I normally don't like watching, romances on the screen. I typically just lose interest really fast. And Paul Rudd is David, hilarious. I mean, really, anything that Paul Rudd's in is hilarious. But there's this one part where, he comes by and he just drops off his entire case of porno. And he's like, yeah, this is just, what I watch when I'm trying to get it on, stuff like that. Just relaxing. And then there's a video of, an old sitcom. And Steve Carell's character, Andy, just decides, I'm just going to watch this. It really, really is hilarious, really fun. I recommend you go watch this film. I give it an A-. I give it an A- just because it was a little long for me and a little outlandish. I think that some of the ideas in this film were really great, but a little far-fetched. I didn't believe everything that was happening could actually happen. But you should give the film a watch anyway. And also Seth Rogen, real quick shout out to Seth Rogen. I think he was hilarious in this film. He's hilarious in most films that he's in. But as, a film when he was a little younger, he really is funny. And the way that he balances off of Steve Carell really is great. I recommend you give this movie a watch. And I hope you enjoy the film. Make sure to subscribe and like and comment down below what you want me to see. And I'll make sure that I watch it and I give you guys a review for it. This video is a little shorter because I'm tired and have a lot of homework to do. Sorry about that. And make sure you guys get some comments down for me and And make sure you get all the subscribers. Tell everyone to subscribe. Subscribe to Robert's Reviews. I want everyone to watch my videos. And on Fridays, I'll be doing Monsters and Munchkins, Monster and Munchkin channel, link in the description below. And we're going to be doing D&D every Friday at 6 o'clock. Make sure you're there. You don't want to miss it.